Good evening, everybody. Quick make sure everything's working all right here before we get jumping and get started. Just doing a quick audio check here. Yeah, looks like we're good. So tonight is day 5 of the FTP Booster. And what this section calls for is the 40-20 sessions consist of 40 seconds above your threshold pace, followed by 20 seconds of rest. By continually lifting power above what is comfortable, yay, doesn't say yay, but I'm saying yay, you will improve your ability to recover from hard efforts. Monitor your heart rate before and after each interval. Has your heart rate increased significantly over the course of the efforts? I'm guessing it's going to, but we shall see. Let me go back here. Hopefully the heart rate will cooperate tonight. And I shall spin this. All right, again, I got the chat window open tonight, but it may be a little difficult to see my little screen here, but if anybody does happen to pipe in, I may be able to read it. We shall see. Well, let's get started. Well, tonight looks like it's going to be a little more difficult. I think I forgot to hit the erg mode. I had disabled it the other day, yesterday when I did my free ride. And I thought, I was kind of assumed it was going to default to have erg mode turned on. But it's not. So I'll just have to pay closer attention to sticking to the wattage prescribed. I won't be riding tomorrow night. I'll be out of state, so I won't be online. Might find an exercise bike at the hotel. We shall see. Well, looks like right off the bat, right after our 10 seconds at 440. I think I'm gonna wish I had erg mode turned on. So I wouldn't have to frantically change gears. see how it works out. Yeah, that didn't go so well. Front derailleur decided to derail that first effort. Haha. I should have been on the big ring to begin with. A little shorter workout tonight. Whoop. Man, not having erg mode on is really difficult. See if I can get a jump start on this one. Yeah. Erg mode would have been a wise choice. I should have paid attention. But I think it's only going to be just this first set. Going to be the biggest trouble. It's tough to find that balance there between the cadence and the wattage. You know, I got a half a star on that one prior. know if there's any Zwifters from Silver Springs, Maryland. But that's where I'm headed tomorrow. One of my favorite bands is playing up there. If you watch the TV series Vikings, you might be familiar with them. Wardruna. Amazing, awesome Nordic folk music. Their first time in the US, and they're not playing very many shows at all, like 4 or 6, I think, but I'm really excited. If there's any other live streamers out there that are curious, I do have 2 fans blowing up on me, but like I said in a couple of previous live casts, I had an extra insulating arm sleeve, cycling one. I put it over the mic. It's double folded under the bottom, single folded over the top. I think it's screening out most of the wind that's coming up from below. And I think the sound quality is really good. I know a lot of people have had a lot of trouble when they live cast with their fans and the bike trainer noises. And I did a lot of experimenting, and I think I finally got a setup that works really well. It also protects it from my sweat. All right, 5 minutes at 2:30 coming up. Hey, I chose that gear pretty right on. Need to get my wattage up. It really makes you trying to hold these wattages spin in a more deliberate manner. Try to balance your pedal strokes out. Which is pretty cool. Kind of a little side effect. Although I'm still under. Keep forgetting to pick the mountain route. Get some elevation. I want that light cycle. Keep forgetting about it. I just realized today's my Friday. Feeling a little guilty though. A lot of stuff going down at the office. I won't be there to help out, but gotta be with my Vikings tomorrow. Some real Scandinavian good folk. I better speed it up here. Hope they're generous and still give me a gold star. I was good with the cadence, but I was kind of under the whole ride. That segment. Hey, perfect. Well, thank you. If anybody's remotely curious, which I'm sure you are, that reskin product that I've been using the past 3 rides has allowed my issue to heal up nicely and has kept it from becoming re-irritated. It's right on my right sits bone. Just had a really uncomfortable chafing experience, shall we say. I ordered that product, and you can use it, they say, like, you know, multiple times, like 3 times is probably the limit. And it did not hurt to pull off when I pulled it off the first time. It's kind of a gelatin, or instead of like a Band-Aid stick, it's more of a kind of a gel type stick. So it's a lot more gentle to pull off. But it's allowed me to heal up and it's protecting it. So thumbs up for reskin. Just wish I'd had that back when I was doing the charity ride for like centuries. When it lasts like 20, 30 miles, pretty much out of my saddle because I couldn't sit anymore. I wish I would have had that back then. Am I rocking my hips? I think I am a little bit. All right, 5:40 seconds at 275 coming up. Probably have to change gears a little bit here. Wish it would tell me what RPM it was going to ask for. Note to Zwift, RPM would be good to have right there. There we go. Instead of right when you start. Counting my shifts. Probably should have gone up one more gear on that. But 2 more. Coming up. Yeah, let's get the heart going. Just staring at my cadence, trying to keep it above 90. Alright, settle in for a nice little rest here. Should be pretty smooth sailing from here on out. Kind of a not too rough of a workout. After yesterday, supposed to be a rest day, alternate endurance ride. I did kind of a short endurance ride. Actually, then it's not really endurance. I did a short ride. But I did not take the day off. Hope you aren't taking the day off either. You're allowed. You can. Got on the scale last night. Was pleasantly surprised. Zwift effect. Which reminds me, I need to update that in my profile. It's not a lot, but needs to get updated. Just so everybody knows, just because you ride your bike indoors, like me, this bike hardly ever sees the outside. But just because you don't ride it outside doesn't mean you shouldn't clean your chain and re-oil it from time to time. Maybe not as much as the outside, but still got to do it. Made a big difference. I didn't realize how gummy it was till I switched and put my trainer tire on the other day and saw how gummed up my chain was. Granted, there's no grit and all that on there, but it's It was surprisingly gummy. Also, your bike is a piece of exercise equipment, so when you're done, wipe it down. I got a box of Clorox hand wipes that I use. I'll wipe down my sweat with those as it evaporates off pretty quick. Gets all the salts off. Generally, I'll squeeze it onto my handlebar tape too. It seems to work really well. It's good to go over it with a fiber cloth though when you're done. Like a car wax fiberish cloth, just to polish out the smears from the Clorox wipe. His heart rate low as the first. Looks like it. All right, 540s coming up. Felt pretty good. Try not to bring it to the Monday. Breathe into the mic. I'm feeling that. May I have another? Lost my stream. Hopefully things are okay on your end. Shouldn't be checking that in the middle of this. Looks like things are working. I think my finishing heart rate was definitely a little higher. Good for the mind, body, and soul. Zwift water. It's Zwift delicious. Zwiftastic. What are you trying to see? We're nearing completion. One more set. Those 40s. It'll be time for dinner. Even though it's almost 10 o'clock here. At least I'm eating before midnight. Sorry, I should have been throwing a few different camera angles out. Break up the monotony of the screen here. I'm hoping they'll add this camera view auto switching at some point. Nope. I did not push the button. I wanted to get It keeps wanting to auto switch me now that I said something about it. Never mind. It's trying to get on the side view. Kept switching me though. Not gonna mess with it while I'm riding right now. Getting ready to do this final set. Gotta focus. Thank you for the ride on. Just staring down my cadence right now. Trying to keep it above 90, but not have my wattage go too much. Too high. One more. Ooh. It's actually a little harder than I thought it was going to be towards the end there. I'm not quite sure what my peak was. I'm afraid to turn on my Garmin for interference purposes. I'll find out afterwards. There we go. There it is. Well, if anybody did this workout along with me, hope it went well for you. Felt like a pretty good workout. I could see repeating that one after I'm done with the program. I like that one. Maybe throw in a couple more 440s towards the end there. Kind of round it out. But that's a good workout. I like it. I'm planning on trying to be here Friday night. But there's a chance I won't be. I don't think anybody will miss me. I don't think I have that many people anxiously watching me yet. And I don't mind if I don't have that many. A lot of this is self-motivational purposes. Keeping me at it, keeping me honest. I'm a little bigger rider, and I kind of sought inspiration watching some other people do this, so figured I'd give it a whirl. Put myself out there and sweat in front of everybody. I'm just hoping for no wardrobe malfunctions. I about fell off my bike though, one of the other workouts. Getting off of it though. So now I'm paranoid. That's all I need. for y'all to see that. That's not how I like to earn followers. Just following me to see what stupid thing I'll do next. One more minute. Only 1/2 star at the very beginning, when I had to self-erg mode me. Well, successful no dropout session. No heart rate drops. No power drops. Erg mode was my fault, but it ended up being fine. Just doing it myself instead. Made it a little more challenging for me, which is not a bad thing. I had to balance the wattage, which is actually probably more challenging and maybe better for you. And we're done. Woo! Pretty low TSS on that one, but still felt like a good ride. Heart rate definitely looks like it did rise. For sure. Anyway, hope you all had a good ride or enjoyed watching me. I'm sure that was incredibly exciting. Anyway, like I said, probably be back Friday night, if not Friday, Saturday sometime. I'll schedule the event so you can see at least when I'm thinking of doing it. It's no guarantee, but that's when I'm going to try to do it. Anyway, time for a late night dinner. Cheers, and ride on. Didn't fall off.